Hello everyone, today we're going to learn how to set up a Minecraft server from start to finish. First things first, you'll need the bucket file from bukkit.jar, and what this does is basically make your server more flexible, allows you to implement it towards a website and add plugins, etc., which is basically a lot better than just having a vanilla server with nothing on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to get craftbukkit over here, and depending on what operating system you use, I use Windows. I'm going to click Windows over here. Okay, and download this link right here. Alright, now it's going to ask me to save it to my hard drive, which I've already done. So I'm going to minimize this, and it should be right here. And then all you do is extract it, because it's in a zip folder, which I already did, so I'll pretend I clicked that. Put that away, and it would be here, all opened up. So when we open up the folder, you'll see the craftbukkit and all the many folders it comes with. You know, the nether, the ends, and the plugins, which we won't address in this video. So what we do is first we edit the start bat file by right-clicking it and hitting edit. And yours won't have anything like this because it's kind of custom I put in here myself. So just be sure to copy all this or type it out if you can't copy from my video, all this. And what it does is just basically points to your Java folder, because it requires Java to run the server. And you might have to edit this part from like 6 to 7, depending on what Java version you have. Okay? And if you need to find where that is, you can just, copy this and do it in your computer section and paste it in so you know what file it is. Okay, so once that's done, we close this, and we can explore our server. And if you need to edit the name, like say if you want to name it the world different, you can type it in. I would suggest you keep the port the same, because that's pretty much standard. You don't need to mess with that. Server IP, you can change it to hardcore mode, which makes it really hard to play. The monsters hit you a lot more damage. PvP, true, difficulty, same as hardcore mode. And how many players you want on it. That's the cap. Okay, so close that. And now you have a running Minecraft server once we hit the start. And once this loads up, you'll be able to connect locally on your computer and play on your server, which is not very fun because not everyone else can play on it. It's still on your computer. So how do we allow access for other people, like say, I don't know, upstairs if you have a brother or sister or a parent that wants to play with you, they won't be able to connect to your computer. So once this is loaded, which it should be pretty soon, yeah, see it says done, so now it's loaded. So we minimize this because it's running, and we have to port forward to your router, which is right here. But how did we get here? I'm going to show you in just a second. Depending what operating system you use, you just need to get the command prompt, which I have a shortcut here. But let's say if you have Windows 8, you just go over here, do search, or run if you have anything less than Windows 8, and do a search for CMD command prompt. Crap. It's not working because this is running. Alright, so let's just close this for now. We can open it up later. And what we're going to do, ipconfig space /all. Okay, great. So what we're going to do, we're going to look for a certain number here to connect to your router to port forward to. So let's see, 10.10.1. Yeah, okay. This is us right here, 10.0.0.1. That's what our router is. Okay. So we're going to type that in. 10. Oh, it's already there. So we're going to hit enter. Okay. Great. So just type in your password and stuff like that. Log in. You have to know the credentials. Oh, because I'm already logged in. That's why it's not letting me in. Oops. But yeah, you got to know the username and password. If you don't know that, then ask your dad or parent, whatnot, and they should be able to give it to you, or it should be located on the back of the router itself. If you know where that is, you can look in the back, and maybe it'll have the username and password. But by default, maybe it's usually like admin, or password, admin, password. You know, that's usually the default. So, hypothetically, if we did log in, it would look something like this. You know, every router has a different interface, but what you want to usually find is like under advanced. Oh crap! Still wanting me to log in. No, I want to save password. Okay, starting over, advanced, and we want to add a service. Make sure it's TCP/UDP, and we want to name this other, and name the service like, say, Minecraft server. Okay, and remember the port is 25565, and the end port is 25565, and remember that IP. We want to look. It's not this one that we use, the 10.0.1. It's going to be different, of course, on yours. This is just mine. This is just an example. So it might be a little different. So for mine, it's not this one. We want to look for IPv4 address. Ah, here it is, right here. So it's just one digit different. So this is the one we want to add to our port forward. 0.0.2. Okay, we're going to save. And it should take it. Oh, duh, because I already did one. But if I didn't have a duplicate, it would have worked. So here it is. Yeah, see? Here it is. I named it MC for Minecraft. You know, the port number is the same. Good. So now with this, anyone in the house or your network can connect to that router and play on your server, which I had running, but I closed it to show you. And now they can play. But what if you want, like, say, your neighbor to play on your server? That can be a little challenging because it's a different IP, what's called an external IP, and that changes from time to time. So, let me show you what it is, where it is. Yeah. If you ever needed to find out what it is, you just do whatismyip.com, and it'll tell you right away, here's the IP. This is what your friends will need to play on your server. But again, like I said, it will change from time to time. So if you want it to make it permanent, I don't know why it's not copying for me, you need to make it into a dynamic IP. I'm sorry, static IP. And what you do is you go to a website that's noip.com, and when you you have to make a login, username and password. Takes a little time, but once you do it, you want to add that IP that we just got from here, the external IP, remember here, and put it in here. Oops, not there. I'm sorry. You have to make it like, I don't know, my Minecraft server, and it'll give you some, choices to name it. And then you put it in here, the IP address, which it already has. and you just, add it, which you already did. Once it's added, you'll be able to give that to your friends. Okay? So, your friends down the street, come on. Like this is one I named, see it has my IP. These two are connected. So you just basically copy this and give it to whoever you want, and they will be able to connect to your server. Okay. That's all for now. Thank you all for joining me. If you have any questions, please leave a comment on my YouTube channel, and I'll make more videos for you. Thanks, guys. Bye.